All right, morning, y'all. It's Brian today at Hollis Farms. Back in the duck hole. I'm down here after work. It's got hot too. This is the hole that you saw us on the other video, digging the dam out with the backhoe. I'll show you that right quick, and I'll turn around and you'll be able to, if you go back and see that video, I think it was called Busting Beaver Dams and Rattlesnakes. I think that was the video. Go back and watch that if you hadn't seen it. You'll see the difference in this hole. I'll turn around and show you how much we drained. We dropped the water about, we probably dropped it 16 inches here. So let me turn around and show you. You'll see this is the dam we busted. It was up almost to the base of that tree right there. Presley came down this morning, actually took another bite out of that dam with the backhoe. Show you out here. Walk out here, then I'm gonna get my seed ready. I gotta get this millet on the mud today. Watch for snakes. I'll run into one of the big old rattlesnakes. If y'all remember, this was about the edge of the water here. All this is underwater. You'll see all that area over there in the mud was underwater. And just a little bit around the other side, not much, not worry about planting that. Main thing I'm gonna try to do is plant this whole flat right here. And I'll go across the channel right there and plant this section from right here over. There'll be some other grasses that grow up there too. But that millet, planting this Chihuahua millet, it's supposed to get real tall. But actually the dam is still running, so it's gonna drop a little bit. I'll let some seed go in the edge of the water. You can do that as long as it floats to the bottom, and then the water comes off of it. It'll come in. It'll seed. So they say that germination is only 3 to 5 days, and get it on the mud while it's wet, and then a few dry days. I think it helps. It'll crust over with that seed, and it'll be ready to germinate. So this ain't very much ground here to plant. So I'm probably going to need about, I think it's 20 pounds to the acre. So I'm only going to need about 20 pounds or so here. We'll start putting it out, see how it goes. I'm gonna try to get the drone up. We all see kind of how I'm doing it. A little fine seed. Look close there to see what the other seed. We got everywhere, all around the edge. I know we got some a few feet out into the water. I think we're gonna lose just a little bit more water overnight. Allow that seed to get down there in the mud. Float my bag up again. All right, y'all, we got that section planted. I don't know, about 15, 20 pounds of seed. Seems a little heavy. Let's see if I can't get across over here. Probably need about the same amount to hit that side. It's gonna let these flats grow up. I'll figure them up on my Onyx maps, see how much area, but I'm gonna say we're gonna have about an acre, maybe an acre. Maybe not quite an acre, but close to an acre of millet planted. And then I can see more now how we're gonna be able to get out there a little blind. We're gonna be able to walk out there with hardly nothing but knee boots on. Let me load up and get this done. We gotta go do the other big spot if we have time. Y'all, we got that second side done. We're hoping when we start looking at this thing, more of it around the other end would be exposed when we've drained it. But looks like at this point I'll probably have to drain it about another 6 or 8 inches. But I think we'll be okay. I'll overlay a picture of the Onyx maps, how I got it laid out. I think it's probably in the neighborhood of an acre and a half planted. Plus exposing all this mud is going to be some natural weeds and things come up, duckweed, different things that'll come up, produce a lot of seed. Everything that's not planted is almost shootable, so it's just as well that we didn't get too much millet out in the middle so the ducks can work in from 2 different directions. I still got seed, plenty of seed left, but that other hole is bigger. See if I got enough. If I got enough juice on the drone battery, we'll fly it up again. We'll go here to this big hole where we blew the beaver dam the other day. All right, y'all, that was bad luck today. I got over here, got back to the Ranger and had a tire going down anyway. It's going down too fast to make it over to this other hole. I just ran on back to the barn, took the tire off, but I thought I'd come over here real quick and see how much water went down on this dam we blew with the tannerite. I'm gonna tell y'all, I saw the biggest one. That may be the biggest water moccasin I have ever seen. I went back and got my gun. I want y'all to see this thing. He's tucked up in a hole on this beaver dam, but God, he's a big one. Y'all hang on, I got my gun. I'm gonna try to kill him. Forward up in that bank. I can't even tell where his head is, but he's a whopper. I don't think we see him, but about half of him tucked up in there. I don't want to spook him and run him out of there, but I'm gonna try to kill him first. I don't want to spook him and not get a shot at him. All right, y'all hold your ears. I'm gonna pop him, but he may come out of there. We'll see how big he is. There he goes. He's gonna try to make it in the water. We heard him though. Big old snake, boy. Thing big as your arm. See if I can get another shot at him somewhere. He swam on off. I don't believe he's gonna surface. He'll probably stay underwater for a little while, but we heard him though. Boy, it's a big old rascal. Tucked right up in that hole. That's a bad thing about a water moccasin. Me and my dad were just talking about I'd rather run into a rattlesnake than a water moccasin, because rattlesnake can let you know he's there. Water moccasin just lay there. He lay right up on that beaver dam. That's the same beaver dam me and Preston and Jake were walking around on 2 days ago and blowed a hole in it. But had his head tucked up in there. Probably didn't get his head, but we hurt him a little bit. All right, we'll ride on around the edge of this field. We'll see what kind of water we drained off. All right, y'all remember this from the video the other day. This is the hole we hunted so much last year. Watch for snakes. Well, snakes got me jumping. You know, over here just the other day, there was still water right out here, but now we got, it drained this thing. I didn't realize how deep we blew that dam out. We got it completely drained out. We'll get out there. Maybe tomorrow I can drive around another way. I can get around. And all we're gonna really plant is that mud flat out there. We thought about planting something out in this timber, but I don't know if I can even walk in there good. But I don't know. We'll at the very least get this area here, from here to over here where we had the decoys last year, at least get that planted. And some on down this ditch here too. Gonna be good. We did good on that beaver dam. Now we just gonna have to pretty soon get back in here and get our pipe in. So when the beavers build it back, it'll flood out to this same level. We can always turn our pipe down and control the water level. It's gonna be nice if we get it the way we think it's gonna work. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I thought I'd get both spots planted. If I get to and get back down here the next day, we'll plant this other. We'll be back then. Y'all don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything.